So a few people have been asking me some basic questions regarding the Droid, and I decided to make a video that will cover some of the basics surrounding the Android OS. This video is intended for beginners to the Android OS and will seem very basic to long-time users. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Now, when you first turn on your Android-based phone, you're going to notice a couple icons here sitting on your home screen. These are called shortcuts. And what these do is these enable you to access parts of your phone very quickly. We have phone, market, contacts, and messaging. The basic ones are sitting here. To activate them, you just go ahead and touch them. So let's say I want to go to dial a number. You just hit the phone, and it will take you there. Market is another one. I'll just take you to the marketplace. Now, in order to move these, because with the Android operating system, move these pretty much anywhere. In order to move a shortcut, you just press and hold, and you can move it around. You can pretty much drop it wherever you want for any of these. It's really cool. Lets you customize. In order to take it to another screen, you just sort of push it to the side, and it'll push the screen over. It's cool. It helps you customize your phone. So let's say you don't want, for example, you don't want the marketplace on your main screen. You can bring it over to the second screen, and let's say you want like the phone on the first, your home screen, you just put it there. This helps a lot, like I said, with customizing. In order to, let's say you don't want an like a certain shortcut on your home screen, you can just sort of, like if you're moving it, except move it down here to the bottom of the screen, there's a trash can, it'll turn red, and just let go, and it'll get rid of it. That doesn't actually delete the shortcut itself, it just gets rid of the it does get rid of the shortcut, it doesn't get rid of the program itself, so it'll basically help you clean up your desktop, and it'll allow you to have all of these in the background. And you could take any of these, obviously, and put them out there. Let's say I want to take a barcode scanner. I just press and hold that down, and it'll allow me to put it on the home screen as well. So those are shortcuts, very important, because you can pretty much fill up all of your home screens with them if you want. But that's definitely a big part of the OS. Widgets are a important part of the Android operating system. It actually is what makes it so unique. A widget is an application that will stay running on your home screen, where you don't have to actually turn it on and access it. It'll stay running on your home screen. And the most popular ones that a lot of people use are like the weather widgets that will tell you the temperature and the weather that's outside right now, or like news widgets that will update with news every 15 or so minutes, and that just stays on your home screen. And in order to add one, you just press and hold, and it'll come up with the menu. Go ahead and pick widgets, and it'll come up with a list of widgets you have. I'm going to go ahead and pick Gaming Buzz. It's one of my favorite widgets. Basically, it updates with different news from the video game industry going on, and it's kind of hard to read, but this is basically a little passage about game coming to the PSN network. And for this, I can just tap it, and it'll give me the whole article, including a link to the original source, and even pictures. So it's pretty cool. You can go, and it'll give you a bunch of different articles. It stores 20 at once. This is Gaming Buzz for anyone that's interested in it. Very, very good widget, but that's one. And this just moves around just like a shortcut, and you can trash it the same way. So, again, one of the other popular ones is weather. And I gotta type in my zip code, it's kind of hard to do with one hand, but that's basically widgets. You can add them pretty easily. You can pretty much fill up the whole screen if you want with them. Sometimes I'll have one or two RSS feeds going. One from Yahoo News, New York Times, different places. Those are usually my favorite ones, are the RSS feeds. So, yeah, that's widgets. Again, a very important part of the Android operating system. The power control widget is very important in terms of battery life. So go ahead and open up your add to home screen by pressing and holding on the home screen. And opening up widgets, and I believe every phone comes with power control, at least every Droid. And this will basically help you by, for example, you can turn off and on Wi-Fi, you can turn on and off Bluetooth, GPS, your email refresh, and then your brightness. And you just tap it and it'll turn off or on. Here's GPS, I can turn that on. It'll find my location, or I can turn it off. And brightness, turn it up or down. This is important if you want to save your battery life. A lot of people will leave on Wi-Fi, a lot of people will leave on Bluetooth or GPS when they're not using it, and that does sap battery life. Very important to be sure of this, that, like, let's say you're not using Wi-Fi, to turn it off, because those will sap your battery very, very badly, and if you're not using it, there's no point in having it on. So definitely, once you get this phone out of the box, or if you have it now and you don't have this widget up, put this widget up. It doesn't take up much space. You can put it at the top right there, and you still have plenty of space down here. Put this on one of your screens and just keep an eye on it. Like I said, make sure this stuff is off if you're not using it. It saves your battery life. So. Another unique thing about the Android operating system are the backgrounds, and you can see here I have a live background going, which is basically a background in motion at all times, and these are really, really cool. You can change them very easily. Again, pull up your Add to Home screen by pressing and holding, and go to Wallpapers. And you have a couple choices: Gallery, Live Wallpapers, or Wallpaper Gallery. If you want live wallpapers, pick, obviously, Live Wallpapers. This, as far as I know, is only available in Android 2.1 and above. 2.2 will be coming out eventually. And the Wallpaper Gallery will let you pick still motion. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and pick Live Wallpapers. And there's a bunch. Actually, some really cool ones. I like the Nexus one, and I also like Galaxy. Galaxy is very neat too. It's actually a Galaxy in motion. You can see it moving on the screen, and when you change home screens, it will actually flip the Galaxy around, which is really neat. And it is always in motion, so you can see it spinning right there. It's a very cool way to add like a unique touch to your phone. I do know you can also download some on the marketplace. But this one's definitely my favorite, Nexus. Very cool phone. Very cool background for your phone. Touch and it'll light up, but very cool. Definitely a good way to keep your Android unique. I want to say thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, definitely subscribe. I have plenty of videos that I'm going to be making about the Android and the Droid and the different phones coming out and operating systems that are going to be updated. And maybe even a couple videos on rooting the phone, which is pretty neat. Further enabling customization, which is already pretty impressive since the phone out of the box is very, very customizable. So go ahead, subscribe, friend me, leave some comments, and yeah, I'll see you guys around the next video. Thanks.